is getting started. One small positive thought can change your whole day. Good morning to all, honorable chief guests, head of the department, respected faculty members, and my dear. A very warm welcome to all. Let us see the growth of KPRIET groups with a short video.
சிறகை விரிக்கும் கோவையின் பறவை நாம் தரமே எங்கள் தாரகமே கரிசல் பூமியில் தானம் பாடிடும் கதிர்கள் உலகே பருத்தியின் விளைவை துகிலாய் மாற்றிடும் எங்கள் கரம் ஆலைகள் வளருதுங்கள் மனதில் அன்பும் பெருகுதுங்கள் கல்வியின் பெருமையிலும் எங்கள் நிறுவனம் ஒன்றாக பண்பாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக கொண்டாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக பண்பாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக கொண்டாடுவோம் சேவை செழிப்பில் உயர்ந்தே செல்வம் கொடுக்கும் வளர்ச்சி உயர உழைப்போம் பண்பாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக கொண்டாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக பண்பாடுவோம் ஒன்றாக கொண்டாடுவோம்
It's being recorded.
So I call upon Mr. Akash to deliver address.
Very warm greeting to all here for this wonderful session about the theme of contemporary opportunities and challenges in core placements. EEE, EC, and mechanical students, faculties, and various departments for session for benefits of our young mind. With your continuous effort, we all had an opportunity to be present here together. It's a great day to have wonderful speakers who are going to make our mind fresh, and with presence, we welcome all the guests, faculties, students, and head of the departments for a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash, for your welcome address. It gives me an immense pleasure in introducing the chief guest. I welcome Mr. H.T. Manjunath, Assistant General Manager in Manufacturing, Bharat Fritz Werner Limited, Bengaluru, Mr. Sanjay Patnaik from AGM Finance, Auto Limited, Pune, Mr. Divakar GM, HR and Admin Manager in Amphonaut High Speed IO Connectors, Bengaluru, Mr. Mahakrishnan P, Head of Application Engineering in Sterling G-Tech, E-Mobility Limited, Faridabad, Haryana, Ms. Archana Rajamanikam, Head of L&D Campus Partnership in Econ Systems, India Private Limited, Chennai, Mr. Arun S., Managing Director of Evoria Group of Companies, Bengaluru. We welcome you all. Now we hand over the session to the speakers for the panel discussion on the theme of opportunities and challenges for core placements.
Over to you, sir. We can have the discussion. The students.
Okay. Can you start?
Yes, sir. If there is any presentation, you need to as a co-host, sir. You can present.
Hello. Yes, good morning, all.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Is it clear, Arun ji?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it is clear, sir.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning, all. I'm not hearing any voice.
Yeah, good
Hello.
morning, Manjunath. You can carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, first I will start with my self-introduction. I'm Manjunath. Basically, I'm from Tumkur. I completed my BE in mechanical from the Vishweshwara Technical University from Tumkur. Siddhanga Institute of Technology is the college. Immediately after completion, I started my career in the manufacturing field. So far, I had 20 years of experience. I started my career in the year 2004. Total, I had with 5 companies I worked with. All are pure core mechanical only. The first one is Rane, as you have heard, I think. Rane engine valves. The second one is Wipro Hydraulics. The third one I worked with Toyota Kirloskar motor. After that, I was with Dynamic Hydraulics. Company manufactures hydraulic cylinders. And presently, I am with the BFW from last 2 years. And now I brief about what we are doing here in BFW. BFW is Bharat Prince Warner. It's a 60-year-old company. The facility located in Bangalore. Presently, we are having 3 facilities. One is in Bangalore, and the second one is in Hosur. And one more plant, world-class plant, we are setting up in Tadi in Krishnagiri district. And here we are manufacturing. It's a machine tool company. Machine tool means machines. We are manufacturing cutting machines. 5 types of basic machines we are manufacturing here. First one is VMC, Vertical Machining Center. Second one is HMC, Horizontal Machining Center. And third one is turret lathes, vertical turret lathe, horizontal turret lathes. And another one is SPM, Special Purpose Machines. Apart from that, another 2 lines are DMC, double column machines. Plus, apart all from this, the new technology, 5-axis machine also we are manufacturing for aerospace. And in this facility, we are having from a downstream to upstream all the process of core mechanical. It starts from the foundry, where casting will come up from the foundry. After that, it will go for rough milling from our machines and from our suppliers also. In and around all over the India, we are having around 1,000 suppliers who are supplying us raw materials plus machine components, semi-machine component. After semi-machine, in-house we are finishing with the applicable to the drawing plus GD&T. We are maintaining the precision of the components from 2-3 microns to 10 micron. And apart from this heavy machineries, we are having this one critical machine, stutter grinding, Kallenberg grinding, CMM inspection. Many facility we created and we are having. This is about the BOW. The next I'm talking about the core mechanical. Nowadays, the students in mind that before the one bad mindset is that compared to this one core field, other field like IT, Infosys, computer science is better than mechanical. Like that, some bad opinion is there. It's not good. It's away from the truth. And the truth is mechanical is the evergreen, and we call it as a royal make. And we can't imagine our life without mechanical. Can you imagine? It's not possible because from the day we start with our machines only, with the mechanical only. For example, automobile on the roads, we are running on the roads. We are running on air, aeronautics, aircraft, aerospace, plus marine. Everywhere mechanical is there, everywhere machines are there. Without machines nowadays in this century, we can't able to live. Such much adaptability on machines it is there. And for that core means we need to have technology for the core. Core means some formula like a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Anybody can't change that one. That is the law. To that, what we need to do is young engineers, young mind, young brain. We need to add technology. We need to touch the technology to our core. For example, today Aero India Air Show is going on in Bangalore. I hope all you have seen that one. How technology was developing day and day, every day, which is inevitable. Human brain cannot stop. So core is having a value, which is a formula. It's having its own. Apart to what young engineers we need to do is we need to add technology to our core. For example, I told you this one nowadays. For example, in machine tools only. Earlier we are having lathe. Nowadays we are having 5-axis machine, and even human structure we can machine. I think in the last MTechs, January we had in Bangalore MTechs, we displayed the machines. We can machine even our face, like the mirror image of that our face. That accuracy we can machine. Then apart from the sir, to adding technology, I use the word to for the core adding technology. One of this one is robotics. These are all the technologies. By the now we are at the Industrial Revolution 4.2. Iris. How it came from Industrial Revolution 1.0 to 4.2. Based on every day, like young engineers, young brains adding technology one by one. It's all interrelated. All engineering branches are interrelated. Without mechanical, there is no electrical. Without electrical, there is no mechanical. Without these core subjects, there is no softwares. Can software alone can contribute to nation? No. As a Royal Mech, we are contributing our nation in Chennai heavy vehicles factory. Though we are manufacturing for army equipments, we are manufacturing LCA, LSP jets. It's all mechanical. So feel proud that we are Royal Mech. And come to the this one career objective for the young engineers. My suggestion is more than the core and this one that subject, this subject. Be in mind that you must develop a passion. You must create the value. Create not to join the where is the value. You must add the value. You must create the value, which can, as an engineer, we must touch the technology, must create use of brain. And also, I started my career in. I will take my example in from the HAL to here. Presently, I am working as a this one assistant general manager. Nobody can become like this to organize, head of the organizer, CEO from mechanical field only, because we are operating as an operation. We are interacting with the people. We are interacting with all departments from HR to sourcing, service, maintenance, all departments. We need to interact. By this, we came to know that how to handle any organization well. As a Royal Mech, we are the only person we can handle. We can become the CEO. But starting at the career, we need to work with the core. Then we need to add the technology. By adding the technology, where we can fly like anything, it will add wings to your dreams. How to add technology? Lean tools. For example, one of the, because due to time constraint, I will take one topic. In the manufacturing, earlier there was traditional method, we call it as earlier. Now we are into lean. There are in the lean, there are more than 35 tools. Some of the basic tools are this lean came into existence by Soichi, of the founder of Toyota. Earlier it was Toyota, now it's Toyota. He introduced the lean system. Here the main 35 tools to bring into the world-class manufacturing system. What are the tools, sir? You have heard Kaizens, Value stream mapping is one of the beautiful tool. The flow of information, pictorial representation of flow of information and the material, both we can pictorially represent using the tool value stream mapping. And OE, overall equipment effectiveness, which is not only applicable to the mechanical industry, it is applicable to all, even for the services also. The effectiveness of the equipment we can measure using OE. And TPM, total productive maintenance, total quality management. And coming to the, this is about the manufacturing excellence. Coming to the quality excellence, Lean Six Sigma. It is one of the tool, nowadays tool, technological tool. Using this is the first step of this Lean Six Sigma is DMAIC, define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Through this DMAIC, we can reach our quality excellence. How to reach this one, how to implement this one, which is clearly in the Lean Six Sigma, it was explained. And to reach this quality excellence, some of the main tools are 7QC tools, the basic traditional we are using. And after that, for any customer complaints, 8D, 8 disciplines. The 8 disciplines is first DO0 is the formation of the team. Next one is D1 is what is the, defining the problem. Next one is interim corrective action. Immediately after defining the problem, we need to take the interim corrective action. After interim corrective action, we need to go and analyze for the root cause. For analysis of root cause, there are many tools. One of the basic tool was Ishikawa diagram. After arriving, after receiving any complaints in any field, not only in manufacturing, any customer complaints, we need to apply this tool 80. Or to reach the 4D, it will take minimum 24 hours. After the 24 hours, within 8 working days, we need to give the corrective action and implement a corrective action and permanent corrective action. This I am explaining one of the basic tool. Like this to lean tools are there. And apart from these also, Industrial Revolution 4.0, it is called automation, purely automation without any intervention of the man. We can produce the component. This is called Industrial 4.0 automation. And plus the recording of that one, it's called Iris. These are of the some of the tools, basic tools to touch the technology. We can adapt it and we can apply. I think this is about, due to this one time constraint, this is about basic. My this one message to young commerce mechanical engineers: come with the passion, be with the interest, be with the involvement. You can achieve anything and everything. There are many tools, even we can beat anybody. But we need to adapt that one, and using our brain, we need to touch the technology. That's about our this one BFW. And new plant we are setting up in this one Krishnagiri Tali plant. We are looking there for young brains. It is located near Hosur. And you can log into our BFW website, Bharat Fits website, and we'll come to know more about that. And nowadays, even one of the technologies, earlier we need to go for books only to gain any knowledge, any questions, or we need to go for the experts. Nowadays, we are having all questions answer in hand only. That is the technology. And moreover, in this stage, I would like to thank Mr. Arun for giving an opportunity for interacting with the young minds. Thanks, Arun. Hello.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the session. Yes, sir. Arun, sir. Can you hear us? Yes, sir.
You are not audible, Mr. Arun. You are not audible. Mr. Arun, you are not audible. Am I audible to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You are audible.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's audible, sir.
Okay, fine. Shall I speak now, Mr.
Yeah,
Arun?
sure, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Can you please raise your hands if you are able to hear me? Okay, fine. Very good morning to all of you. There are some known faces also to me. Mr. Divakar, who has got a very beautiful smile as usual. Good morning, my dear
Good
friend.
morning. Good
Mr.
morning.
Manjunath, my dear friend from BFW. And first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Arun Sundar for organizing this beautiful event, organizing this corporate event for knowledge sharing. So, as told by Mr. Arun, there are maximum participants are students only over here, right? Students of first year to B and some just fresher engineers, right? So whatever Mr. Arun has told me to speak for around 10 minutes or 8 minutes, something like that. But if I start speaking, then it will 10 hours 10 hours will be also a very less time. But still, yes, Arun has seen me speaking to the mass of people in BFW. And okay, fine. Within just 10 minutes, let me speak what I can share maximum things from my side. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Sanjay Patnaik. I do belong to Odisha, Barampur. And I am an MTech mechanical with around 20 years of experience in machines of production, completely machines of production, a core field, core person. And currently, I am working as a AGM Assistant General Manager, Machine Shop Production and Outsourcing in Belrise Industries. Belrise Industries is previously it was known as Budway Group of Industries. It is they are having around 32 plants in all over the India, and they are having a very good turnover. Like it's around 5,000 crore of turnover company. And previously, I have worked with some renowned companies like Hero Group, then Cummins India Limited, and BFW was my last assignment. So this is about my company. Like I told you, my company they are into press. They are into manufacturing of press components. Press sub components, and my company where I do work, it is a machine shop, purely automotive based components we are manufacturing over there. We are machining components for Ashok Leyland, Kodak, Geico, Value, and so many other customer Norbresme, so many good companies for which we are manufacturing our components. And the component product ranges are like the Sackle, then connecting members, then some rings, hubs, and so many components. Okay, so this completes about my company, a short brief. And thirdly, if I say, okay, fine. One point is there, what is the benefit of being a mechanical engineer or core engineering? A very small thing only I'll say, like, okay, as my friend Mr. Manjunath told, core, see, in this mechanical industry, we are going to manufacture the things, and whatever you are seeing, like all the automobiles or all the, like whatever you can see, these are only made by the core persons only, like mechanical engineers or electrical engineers, engineers. So I would say they have a severe role, they have a major role in fact, in the core engineers have a significant role in the economy of economy of our country, rather I'll say. And right now I'll focus about the engineers who are just going to complete their engineering, and they want to come and they want to work as a mechanical engineer. Okay. Let me tell you one thing that see, if you are going to be an engineer, then your mindset should be very much clear enough. Your your mathematical, your physical, everything, like your what the minimum things, like minimum, I'll say, whatever you are learning from the third or fourth standard, that also plays a very important role as a mechanical engineer. Rather, I'll say, like 1 centimeter, how much millimeter, then 1 millimeter, how many, how what is the conversion of millimeter to inches, what is the conversion of millimeter to centimeters? Because when you go to the engineers, you'll be working in the shop floor, and while working on the shop floor, we are going to measure the components. So while measuring with the measuring instruments, you should have the knowledge of measuring instruments. That's why you have to be very much good enough in understanding the measuring instruments, then the measurements, what I told. And in today's world, the major the maximum machine, the most important machines we are working with is CNC machines. And in working in CNC machine, it's really great, that I'd say. And to the young people, I'll rather say, can I see how many young like engineers are there with below like in first year, second year, for third year and fourth year engineers? How many are there? Can you just raise your hands? Okay, fine. So engineers, just one thing I'll tell you. Once, I mean, see, with after 1 or 2 years, you are going to be engineers in certain companies. So I would say, up to year, I mean, till the time you clear your engineer, give more focus to your studies, and how it plays very important role. How clever you are at the mathematical things, and at the calculating things, and the engineering things. Whatever you study in your engineering, only that only you are applying in your in your career, right? And once you enter in your career, I would say that please do focus on your work, because at the in the starting of your career, within 3 to 4 years of time only, you are getting the time to learn about the machines. See, for me, I'll say, I'll give my example. When I entered in the organization, I got an opportunity to work on the machines. So I started to work on the machines. So in fact, I got, sometimes it came to my mind, I'm a B mechanical, I'm an M-Tech mechanical. How can I work as an operator on the machines? But no, this thinking is totally wrong. Once you are going to work as an engineer, your expertise should be on the machines. You should be very much compatible in the machines. If you work on the machines, then only you will recognize the machine, and the machine will recognize you. Then only you will be very friendly to the machines. And after working for around 1 to 2 years on the machines, or on the machines, then you should be able to understand what are the measuring instruments, then what are the tooling, everything. I'll say, all the young people, do not waste a single moment of your time in the companies. Maximum time, as far as 8 hours of your shift, if you are going to work as an engineer, then the shift timings are generally 8 hours. So I'll speak all of the people that please don't waste a single minute of your time, and as far as possible, just give your full effort in getting the things, getting full knowledge about everything. Because in the starting of your career, within 3 to 4 years only, you will get the maximum time and maximum time and maximum scope to understand things. Because out of after 3 to 4 years or 5 years, you will be like moving to positions where you will be managing things. Then after some years, you'll be becoming managers. So when you become managers and you don't know how to run a machine, or then people might make a fool out of you. Are you getting me? Are you getting all of me? Right? Are you getting all of me? Right. So to understand the things and to manage a shop, you should know the machine very, very, very deeply. You should have a on-hand exposure on the machines. You should know about the programming. You should know about the toolings. You should know about very good about the measuring instruments and everything. Like, fine. So I can say that I have reached in a very good level, that a very prestigious organization where I am working right now. That is Badway Group of Engineering or Bellrise Industries. I have reached assistant general manager position due to my expertise in working only. So everybody and I have seen people who just come 8 hours, who just okay, hello, how are you, okay, fine, they just do a time pass, and maximum they'll work for 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours. Rest is 6 hours, 6 hours. They'll simply they will pass their time. But this is really, they are not going to help you out. I am telling all these things because Mr. Arun has clearly told me that, sir, there will be maximum participants will be students. So majorly I am telling for the students only, right, Mr. Arun? For the students only. So don't waste your time, and whatever you are doing, please do it with give your 100% and do it fully. Then only you will be then only you will be succeeding. And one point Mr. Arun has had told me that, sir, ask people how they will get good packages, and how they will yeah, good packages. See, I'll say that this question itself is not a good question, because as a freshers or as a young engineers, you people should not look for good money. Rather, I will say that you should look for good knowledge. If you are having some good knowledge, if you are having a very good knowledge, then money will come behind you. This is the very much truth I can say at this point of time. And secondly, one point Mr. Arun had told me, sir, tell our people to join some OEM. What is the benefit of joining in OEMs? And why OEMs? Okay, fine. Before going to OEMs, let me clear all of the measure of the participants who might not be knowing what are the OEMs. OEM is original equipment manufacturer, like Hero, Hero is manufacturing his bikes, its bikes on the name of Hero only. Then Maruti, Ashok Leyland, Tata Motors, they are the major brands on their name only. They are manufacturing the some vehicles. So these are the OEMs. After that comes the tier one. Tier one are the industries which supply the components to the OEMs, right? Are all people clear about it? Tier one industries are the industries who supply components to the OEMs, and tier two are the industries who supply to the components to the tier one. So it's not necessary that you get an opportunity to work in an OEM only. You can even work with a tier one or tier two also. In even rather, I'll say that while you work in tier one or tier two industry, in that industry you will be getting much more prospects, much more you'll be getting chances to work with different departments. Then in a small company you will get to work in production also, in quality also. You will have some maintenance knowledge also, you will have some tooling knowledge also. So nothing like after passing your company you will just join a OEM only. That is a very I mean, that's a not the right concept, or not the right mindset which people are having. So once again, I'll tell you the most important thing: don't run after money. You run after your knowledge, then money will run after you. Secondly, don't keep it in mind that you should join in a OEM only. No, it's okay if you join in a tier one industry or tier two industry. And even money also, if you are money also, tier one industry and tier two industry also, they are also giving very much good handsome salary to people. But repeatedly, I'll say all persons up to at least 5 years, not at all you see the money. Bilkul, it is totally wrong concept. Whoever is seeing for money, I mean, it is not going to help you out. Let me be very frank to you, right? Yeah. So this completes this point. After that, yeah, what like my counterpart, my friend Mr. Manjunath told, if you're a mechanical engineer, then only you will be going to head. Then only it is a there is a major chance to go to the CO level, CO or the MD level. CO means Chief Operating Officer level or the MD level. So do good. and do good and be good. My best wishes are always with you people. And now only I can say you that we are working pan India basis in this Belrise Industries. Whenever you people are interested to join our company, that you are most welcome. You can contact me or you can contact Mr. Arun also. So most welcome to you. And once again, I'll thank Mr. Arun and all of you for today to have this wonderful session. And like I told, that 10 to 15 minutes will be a very short span to give some knowledge sharing. But whatever I could, I just I just shared with all of you people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Arun, once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanjay.
Thank you
so much, Mr. Sanjay.
Thank you, sir. Can we have our next speaker?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good
You can carry on.
Yeah. See, Manjunath and Sanjay has given a good speech. In fact, they are my ex-colleagues. Good to see their faces, and thanks for their value-added words here. And coming to myself, Divakar, I am working as a manager HR in Amphenol Communication Solutions in Bangalore. In fact, I recently joined here. About Amphenol, if we say, Amphenol as globally recognized organization. Globally, we have 90,000+ of employees, and we are every year we are revenue almost 12.4 billion in 2022. That is our revenue in 2022. And this year we are targeting for 15 billion. Coming to our HR aspects, see, majorly I wanted to say the fresh engineers. The fresh engineers, majorly, they have to believe their knowledge. With their confident, they have to come up for the interviews and they have to look for the jobs. See, majorly when we are going to take the interviews, I mean, HR point of the view, as a HR definitely will look candidates like those who are coming with their ambitions. See, all the candidates, they should know after completing their engineer with the various specializations, what they should become and what they are going to become. And that dream or that confident or that clarity should be there with everybody. If they have that confident, for example, if any mechanical engineering guy, you should, that candidate should know, that fresh engineer should know what is his ambition, which department or which sector or where he needs to stand. Hello, there is some background noise. Hello.
Now it's clear, sir.
Sir, sir, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, sorry.
Sir.
Sorry.
Unmute.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Coming to second thing, the communication is most important for every fresh engineer. They have to speak in a good English as well as their local languages, because where they are going to apply on which company and which is that location it is based. See, English is a globally recognized language. Everybody they will go into understand. If you travel South India, yes, there is a Tamil, Kannada, Telugu are required. That is not a necessary for job, but it is a added advantage. If it is going to North India, as of course Hindi is required. So whenever the people, the communication level, the language knows and how clarity it is there in their communication, in the English communication, that is most important. Because at the time of interview, HR will observe everybody, how they will speak, the words they are using, the clarity in the communication, all those things we will, we will record it and we will consider for the output. Okay, so the reason, so every fresh employees should know how to face the interviews. And coming to the next step, all the fresh engineers should know how to be a loyal in the company. See, after your completion, your engineering, you will immediately jump to one or the other organization for the employment. So there you will get a salary, and you should know always how you be loyal in the company, because see, company they will pay even each and every second or each and every minute they are paying. It is counting. So the reason what contribution you will give back to the organization, that should think. Always see the normally 10 engineers if gather, you will think, yeah, my salary is 10,000, my salary is 20,000, my salary is 50,000, 1 lakh, so and so that, they will discuss themselves among. So when they are speaking, what contribution they are giving to their organization instead of salary or benefits or any other benefit from the organization, they should share their knowledge, experience in between the engineers. So that time they will come to know how the industries are running. See, maybe because all the company, one company to other companies, there is a different policies, different systems, different kind of manufacturing parts it will be there. So for that technology and other knowledge should share within them, then they will definitely it will use for their future and their career. And also, see, everybody should be always think like a positive. When they will enter into the industry, yes, the entry level jobs they will get, they will adapt all the policies which applicable to every employee, and they should align with the company terms and policies. When they will align with their organization, they will easily understand what they need to do, because every portion will be, there is a responsibilities, KRS, KPIs, everything, it will be designed for every position. So for that, if they are aligned, yes, they will succeed easily, because what is their requirement, why they are come, not only for the salary or not only for the benefit getting from the company, and what they need to give back to the company, what is company expectations, that is more important for the engineers. So if they will come to know this clarity or idea, if they get, immediately everybody they will succeed in the industry. Okay. And most finally, I will say teamwork is most important in the company. So maybe the fresh engineers, they are coming and they are reporting to somebody, and they are, maybe their super boss will be there, and finally HODs will be there. There are many interconnect departments will be there, so that they have to understand. So if anything they want within the industry, to whom to contact and how to take it forward, all those procedures and other things they should know, and finally they should come up with a teamwork has to be work and they finally they have to achieve the company targets and company goals. This is my just small information to the fresh graduates. And if anything you wanted to know exactly, yeah, please, you can ask any questions or anything you wanted to know from myself.
Thank you, sir. So there is a question and answer section after.
Okay, there is a question and answer session. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Once panel discussions will be over, we'll connect questionnaire panels.
Okay, then thank you for this opportunity for placement director of KPR, Mr. Tamari Kannan and Arun Ivoria's group. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much. We wait, sir, because next
Sure.
after two panels we can go for questionnaires panels.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We welcome the next speaker.
Mr. Mahakrishnan, sir.
Yeah, I'm just connected in this call.
Yeah, hi, sir. Morning.
Good morning, Arun. First of all, thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Mahakrishnan. I'm an electronics engineer. I'm the BTech in electronics and communication. And also I did my MBA from Anna University in technology management. Currently, I'm holding around 20 years of experience in automotive and electric vehicle manufacturing industries. Mainly my core experience, more or less, it is completely from automotive side. Currently, I'm working with Sterling GTech E-Mobility Limited. It is again electric vehicle manufacturing component based company located in Faridabad. And also we have office in Bangalore. So in this organization, we talk about our products. Mainly, we are the manufacturer of electric vehicle motor controller, which is a part of drivetrain systems. It is used for driving the traction motors in EV. And also we have offering customized powertrain solutions for electric vehicle applications, mainly for two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and commercial vehicle segments, buses as well. See, all the in terms of controller, our controller can support for different type of motors, which is used in the electric vehicles, mainly for the BLDC motors and induction type motors and the permanent magnet motors. So all across all the vehicle segments, our controller can fit into that. So mainly I'm heading the application engineering team. Around 20-30 people are reporting to me. So I'm handling both the locations. One is in Bangalore as well as in Faridabad location. So next comes to the importance for core industries. Yes, everybody knows now there is a rapid changeover from conventional engine vehicle to electric vehicles in the market. You can see a lot of electric vehicles on the road nowadays, mainly for two-wheeler segments, which is completely this turnaround from the engine to the electric vehicle technologies. This is because of one of the rapid future, because increasing social demand and public awareness towards decarbonization and green transportation systems. As you know, the government also taken a lot of initiatives to implement. There are a lot of policies on the green mobility side. Also, the government is investing a lot of money for increasing the infrastructure for the electric vehicle movement and other things. Also, this is one of the more reliable and eco-friendly and cost-effective solution in terms of the clean and green mobility. So these are the reasons the demand of the electric vehicles is increasing rapidly in Indian industries. Also, because of the industry is increasing, the demand for the young engineers also getting increasing rapidly. So every companies are looking for the fresh engineers to put their ideas and the talents to developing a clean mobility systems in India. So these are the benefits. The every EV industries are expecting the new engineers. Comes to the importance of the future mobility, the evolution, how it is required more engineers, where the engineers need to develop their own skills to get into the EV industries in the companies. Like as one of our Mr. Sumita has said, the not only the OEM, also there are a lot of opportunities in tier 1 and tier 2 companies as well. The OEM, again, it's a part assembly manufacturing company. It's not the developer, technology developer, like as he said. So there are a lot of huge demand in the tier 1 and the tier 2 companies. Normally the tier 1 companies are investing more on technology side rather than the OEM side. OEMs, they're only the assembler. So the technology development being done by the tier 1 and tier 2 companies, there are a lot of opportunities are waiting for you. So in this way, as an engineer, what we are expecting as a company, what the engineers we are expecting from engineer side is mainly the engineer should have the basics in engineering should be very clear. As you said, from from a mechanical and the electrical, electronic circuits, the basic side you should have very clear knowledge about it. So you have to develop your own skill on that area. The second is you have to come up with a lot of innovative thinking and inventions. How to reduce the safety level in the vehicle. The vehicle when it comes on the road, there will be a lot of safety parameters. Can come into the accident, can come into the fire safety. There are so many safety aspects we need to see. For that, as a individual, we need to think about it. How to take up the safety systems. We need to think of that in the design. So these are the area you need to look for it. Comes to some other things, even we gone with a lot of institutes, the branded institute like NITs, BITS. These are the institute we hired so many people. In my experience, last 1 year I hired more than 20 plus engineers, fresh engineers from BTech and MTech side. We hired and we developed the complete the invention team who is working on the technological side. Even personally, I like very much for the new young engineers because they are coming with a lot of ideas, a lot of thought process in terms of all the things. So you need to develop your own skill, not only in the study side, also in the aspect of the real and practical conditions. The practical is one of the important thing you need to understand. So either you are in lab or you are in outside. So try to gather and improve your knowledge on that area. And apart from that, especially for electrical and electronic side, there are a lot of vacancies because the electric vehicle having a lot of power electronic systems. The power electronic systems again contains the MOSFET, then IGBT, then your all electronic components. You have to understand the basic operations of the component, side, how it is working and what is the principal operation. These are the things. So mechanical, again, without a mechanical, nothing is going to move. If you take any cell phone, so without mechanical, there is no cell phone is going to work. But yes, the mechanical, the percentage in the product, it is reduced slightly. Now the software is coming into the major role, but also the mechanical is very important. So mechanical side, you need to have strong, the basic knowledge and basic, the engineering concept, you should clear aware about it. Then the electrical side, the motor technology, how the motor is working, how the winding is working. So these are the core area you need to understand basically. But as far as my concept is clear, whenever I'm going for the fresh engineer recruitment and interview process, I'm always seeing first, the person should have the capability of having the clear understanding about the engineering basics. If that is there, then always I give the first preference to them. The next I'm going for the technical assessment. The technical assessment, he should be basic. Again, the component operation, component advantage, component functionality. So these are the things mainly I'm just screening about it. So if, with this improvement, if you are gathering and developing your skill set, so definitely there will be a bright future. It is waiting for you. Yeah. So thank you, Arun. I'm running short of time, so I'm just closing my conversation. So over to you. You can take it up on the next level.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So be wait, sir. Panel after completing the econ, we'll have some panel discussions. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Over to you, Archana, ma'am.
Yeah, very good morning to all of you. So first of all, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So first of all, a big thanks to Arun because I have been into campus recruitment for at least last 12 years, and KPR we have not touched. Only very recently we have touched KPR, and first of all, I am very happy for that. Many of you, especially Arun and the placement team from KPR Institute, know that we are doing a lot of fresher drives in the recent past. I'm talking about 2-3 weeks or less than a month. So first thing is, this time we did have 4 or 5 candidates from KPR who met our technical team in our office last week. And I've still not discussed with the placement team and Arun. We were little impressed with the students from KPR. Okay, the number of people we met was little less, but still we were little impressed. But though they did not take it up to the final stage, but we felt that there was some lack of awareness, some exposure for the kids, which we can sync up with the colleges, with the support of Arun, to see how we can actually mold these guys for our industry, you know. So that was one positive. I didn't talk to Arun about it. I didn't talk to Thamarikanan about it. But first thing I wanted to say, because we have met you guys and we want to do something as an organization for this institute, for our future hires. So that's one thing that I would like to say. So quickly jumping into my introduction. So I'm Archana Rajamanikam. Basically, I'm also an engineer. I completed my electronics and communication with due respect for my 4 years of engineering, but I did not take up any engineering as a career. But what made me to take this opportunity with this company that I work for is because being an electronics and communication engineer, I still remember the day that I have been rejected in an embedded organization where my passion was 18 years before. And that made me to probably keep continuously thinking about getting into a company like this. And that's how what we think, it happens, right? What we attract happens, right? So that's how this happened to me. I joined an organization called Econ Systems in the year 2012, but not in engineering, but in human resource. So I always take pride in saying that I am an electronics and EC engineer, but now I'm hiring fresh engineers like me. I'm training fresh engineers like me in my organization, and we're trying to engage. So I always have felt that a lot of learnings I have done, I have crossed through over my years of experience, I wanted to share to my own fraternity, which is the engineering students. So talking about the organization. So we are a 19-year-old organization, and it's a first-gen entrepreneur. And we started this organization with something called passion. Many of our speakers told about passion. You have to be passionate towards engineering. You should have a liking towards engineering, and only then you'll be able to succeed. So our organization was also started with the term called passion, or they were completely interested and engrossed in something called embedded and electronics. And that's what made us to start this organization. So my key objective or my key expectation from fresh graduates like each of you sitting here would be the passion towards engineering that you have. So that's going to drive you. Like many of the, again, one or two speakers told about, it is not that you have to follow money. You follow your passion and money follows you. Okay, so passion is something that's going to help us to be successful in our career, and that's very, very important. And that's a very important ask from the industry. So when we look into candidates, you know, many times we don't see that drive. We don't see that fire in the belly for them to get into core embedded or core engineering, because that the core engineering, if we talk about core engineering, like again, as one of the speakers said, it doesn't start from engineering. It starts from a school. It starts from an interest towards science. Okay, talking about my own organization, we are into the field of cameras. Okay, we are into the field of embedded cameras, and our camera basic starts from physics. Like how it starts from measurements for mechanical, it starts from physics. What is light energy? How is the light energy converted into electric energy? What is law of reflection? What is law of reflection and refraction? So a lot of things starts from your science. So the advantage of getting into a core company is you try to apply every learning from your science in your school to the learning that you take in your 4 years of engineering into your actual implementation. That's the advantage of a core organization. And the learning is continuous. Right? So for people who are really interested in science, who are really interested in maths and in engineering, it starts from your school and from your basics. Of course, today we are in the organization, we are talking about, since that we come from an industry called imaging, we talk about a lot of imaging concepts back from physics. We hire physics experts from the market, trainers from market, and we do that because that's our base. So it starts from there. That's very, very important. So working for a core organization starts from your school, from your engineering, and you apply everything at workplace. So for that, your learning ability is very, very important. One is the passion. The moment you have the passion towards it, your learning and keeping abreast with the technology is very, very important. So you have to learn every day. That's very important, very, very important. So the industry that we cater to is something which is called as the embedded vision. And talking about the potential and opportunity in such kind of industry in current scenario is predominantly really high. And we see a compounded growth rate of almost close to 30% year on year. So that's what we say. Today we talk about electronic EV vehicles, where again, embedded and electronics is very important. So it goes hand in hand. Today we talk about mechanical because all our products has to have that mechanical enclosure, even if it is small. So we go ahead and hire even mechanical engineers because mechanical aspects are very important. So irrespective of the industry that we are into, the core organization, you have a greater advantage. But one thing I would like to tell the student fraternity here is it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. You have to put in your efforts. So you have to start with your basics. So if many times when I go to colleges for addressing fresh engineers, we talk about the basic subjects that we look for. So again, irrespective of mechanical or civil or whatever field that we belong to, the fundamentals are very, very important. And that's what we expect in the industry. So what are the fundamentals? Fundamentals for electronics, so there are 5-6 basic fundamental subjects. Similarly, for mechanical, there should be some basic fundamental subjects. So what request I have for the faculty, the fraternity of the institution is brush up on the fundamentals for the kids. It's very important that we have to brush up on the fundamentals. No organization can keep teaching the fundamentals when they come in. The basic expectation is the fundamentals. Second thing is, again, as engineers, problem solving. We are called as problem solvers. We are called as solution givers. So for us to give problem or solve problems or give solutions, we have to keep our mind sharpening continuously. So how do we do that? How do we assess that in kids? How do we assess that in students? We assess by giving a lot of problems for them, right? How are they solving a problem? How are they trying to think to approach a problem, right? Of course, yes, the solution is the end. How are we arriving at the answer is at the end. But how am I thinking? How is my thinking ability? How am I able to approach that problem is very important, which is everyday used at our workplace. So that's very important. So problem solving skills are very, very important. So again, since that I come from an embedded industry, your software is also very important. Like when he said, the whole hardware alone will not work. It has to run, there has to be software that's been built. There has to be firmware that's been built to enhance the product as such. So a combination of your problem solving skills, your core engineering, especially your electronics, your electrical, your mechanical, on top of it with some software skills are very, very important for you to have a good career, for you to have a successful career in a core organization. So that's an input that I like to give. So very important, looking into the opportunities that is available in the core industries. So in general, when we are compared to an IT organization, I don't want to do any comparison, but still, we are actually a typical traditional conventional organization. We have certain things in place, and I like talking my own organization. We are not a bulk hires. We are a product company. So for me, product has to be designed from scratch. So for that, a certain number of strength is sufficient enough. So we do not hire in bulks. For that matter, to my knowledge, I don't think any core organization hire from campuses in bulk. But at the same time, the right potential, we want to tap the right potential and we want to hire the right potential. That's our ask. So people many times think that, okay, we have a core company, they may hire only very less people. So what is the probability of me getting into it? No, that's not the thing. We have to actually give our full best. We have to give our complete effort. That's very, very important. And again, it could be a smaller organization compared to a big giants, right? People may not know about the organization, but what we have to look for is the learning and the growing opportunity that the organization provides. That's the key, because your initial phase, you're building your foundation for next 30-40 years of career, right? So the initial phase of 4 to 5 years is very, very crucial. And I heard one of the speakers saying that stick on to an organization for at least 5 years, right? Why? It's not for the organization alone. It's a win-win for both of us. Only then your fundamentals are built in. Of course, your 4 years of engineering, there's a lot of fundamentals built in. But when it is converting into an industry experience, that's the place where your entire career is getting shaped. We have seen many people coming after 2 years and saying that, ma'am, this is not my area of passion, ma'am, I want to get into something else. Fine, but be aware of what is your area of passion. Because that's going to become the base for your own career, which is going to be at least for next 30 to 40 years. Right? So that's very, very important. So again, the opportunities, there are core engineering design and development opportunities we have. We have allied engineering like the quality function. The quality function is very, very important. One of the speakers talked about the TQM and TPM principles. Today, TQM, TPM, okay. For years together, TQM are concepts for a manufacturing industry, but today it's not the case. We are trying to also implement TQM, TPM, the root cause analysis, the 8D, whatever you name it, in the software, in the embedded industry like us as well. So there is one paper, I remember in my engineering, there was one paper called Total Quality Management, but many of us try to forget it, So, but those are also very important. There are functions in my own organization where we look for engineers, which is not the core engineering. We have a manufacturing division, we have a quality division, we have a reliability division where engineers are very important, where engineers are the core. Today in human resource, in marketing, in sales, we have started hiring engineers. Why? Because our core product is engineering. So there is a lot of opportunity. The only thing is we have to keep our eyes and ears open and look for what's there around. So there are good opportunities available. Of course, the packages may vary from function to function. For a core engineering, it may be different. For allied engineering, it could be different. But do not keep that as an obstacle in your mind, because there is a great future there. So if I have to take my own example, probably I did my engineering, I did my MBA. If I have to compare myself with my friends or my batchmates, of course, I'm not there. I was not there in par when they cleared out got into workforce after through campus. But today I take pride in saying that I definitely stand a little above of my batchmates. I take pride in saying that I go to fresh minds like each of you. I impart my knowledge. I try to tell them what is that exposure that you require to get into a better and a successful career for yourself. So I take that pride in saying that. So what makes me to do this? Passion. Right? So it's again revolves around the same thing. How passionate are you about? How are you solving problems? How are you keeping your brain continuously sharpening? So these are all very important. How am I keeping my fundamentals strong? So these are the very, very important things that we have to give. If you're going to allow me to talk, I'm going to talk throughout the day. So let me stop here. So irrespective of the department, irrespective of the organization, irrespective of the industry, your passion towards engineering, your fundamentals strong, your ability to solve problems, and your ability to learn continuously is very, very important. And with that, thank you, Arun, for giving me this opportunity. We'll talk in detail about how to associate with KPR. And thank you, Mr. Thamarikanan, for this opportunity. And over to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. The session is open for the question and answer. Panel members are here. Students are requested to unmute themselves and pose their questions.
Okay. So first of all, I thank to KPR management and placement cell, Mr. Director Thamarikanan sir and Renuka ma'am and all other career development center teams to give a wonderful opportunities to organize this campus corporate event. And second thing, yes, first of all, I welcome to all our corporate delegates from different industries, from our Amphenol, our BFW, Econ, and Sterling, and Baldur's groups. So Manjunath sir, Sanjay sir, and Mr. Divakar, and Archana ma'am, thanks for, and Mahakrishnan sir, thanks for our invite to give a wonderful, valuable technical things to our students as well as our faculties. So this session, yes, completely for as per your guidelines, yes, we have some certain kind of questions in our mind. So behalf of candidates as well as behalf of people, I'll just raise some few questions, because we also need to understand what exactly need to prepare and what the next step of our career level. Okay, so yes, some industries they are talking about the mechanical. Our Sanjay sir and Mr. Manjunath, you both people, you are talking about the OEM and product based. You people are said yes, OEM industries. It's one of the wonderful to reach for next level of career. And coming to Mahakrishnan sir, he said yes, compared to the OEM, before the OEM, the technology wise we need to prepare. Okay. And coming to Archana ma'am, she's talking about the basic fundamentals as well as the basic, yes, passion. If they, whoever the people they want to join any kind of core sectors, the passions is most important nowadays. If passions will not be there, they can't go for anywhere. So likewise, yes, if they want to learn from the academics itself, okay, so being this rural backgrounds, these people, they want to survey in some top next level of your states or other countries, okay, if they want to reach some tier 1, tier 2 companies, what is the major key aspects candidates need to prepare, sir? Sanjay sir?
Yeah, Mr. Arun, to just answer your question, what Miss Archana said, even I wanted to share this thing. Once again, I'll say the same thing. Whenever people are coming to industries, they should have the basic level, basic, whenever I take any interview of any student, any candidate. First of all, I ask them one question: 1 millimeter is equal to how much centimeter? And here, 99% of persons they fail, because 90%, 99, everybody can say that yes, 1 centimeter is 10 centimeter, 10 millimeter. But if I ask them 1 millimeter is how much centimeter, certainly they fail, and it really makes me really feels me very embarrassed. They are engineers. And what do you know what they reply? Are sir, okay, sir. I don't know what is that. How can you tell this thing? 1 mm equal to how much centimeter? You should know this 1 mm is point. If 10 mm is, and they don't know how to calculate it also. That is the, I mean, it is not really a good thing. Again, I'll I'll take the name of this Archana. What exactly he said, that the basic level should be very much clear. If your basic is clear, these are the basics only, like 1 centimeter, how much, how much millimeter, what is the conversion of millimeter to inches, inches to centimeter. These are only going to play. I mean, these are only going to play help you yourself in the in your career. So your basic level should be clear, and secondly, what I'll say, you should have some critical thinking. Critical thinking means out of the box thinking. You should not confine yourself in a restricted area. No, you should go outside. Like you should go out of your comfortable zone, and you should think out of the box. Like I generally tell my people that, see, uh, uh, everyday production every people are doing, but whenever any person is coming and he is giving some extra idea, or he is giving some kaizens, what we call as the kaizens, it's a Japanese terms, money of the students, but must not be knowing it. Kaizen is a Japanese term, which means some new ideas, some new idea to some or some new solutions to the problems. Like so, these are the things I'll say. People should have these kind of things, then only they'll succeed. And as my counterparts said, you should have the passion of working. You should not I mean, you should not waste a single second of your time. And knowledge is there. Once I have heard Mr. Amitabh Bachchan saying at the age of 80, still I am learning. If Mr. Amitabh Bachchan at the age of 80, he can say that still I am learning, then who we are. And even we see Mr. Narendra Modi, so many big leaders and so many big entrepreneurs at some big levels, they are saying every day that I am learning, I am learning, I am learning. So I'll say to all of the persons that it's at every point of the world there are so many things to learn, and implement these things in your life. That's it. What I can say about this.
Some sound
Yes,
disturbance.
hello. Yes, Arunji.
Yes.
As Sanjay ji told, first of all, we must remove from our mind, from the students' point of view, students should remove from their mind that this is OEM, this is tier 1, this is tier 2, vendor, something like that. We should remove that one. Each is same, because I worked with both. OEM also I'm working with OEM. Earlier to this I worked with tier 1. Earlier to that I worked with tier 2, and earlier to OEM. There is no difference. The difference matters is what we are gaining from that and what we are giving. For example, the student must be with the humble, and with their main aim is to learn the new things and gain the knowledge. There is no difference between OEM and tier one. Equally we used to treat them equally. OEM is also equally we treat, and tier one also, because the tier ones they are supplying to us. They are having their process. It's a process. Ours is process is different. Their process is different. For the students who are joining, no, they will learn. Their main key takeaway is to learn. They should learn with the humble, as our partners told, passion. They should have passion to learn. From that, they may gain the OEM
Got it.
also.
Got it. Sir,
There
in
is no
this,
difference. In each industry, there is a opportunity to learn, and we should interact with them.
okay. So now this current scenario, okay, if I'm talking about this after this second COVID, okay. So before first COVID, yes, the opportunities are plenty are there. Okay. After this first COVID, industry is also facing a number of issues with the manpower, if I'm not wrong. Okay. But in this scenario, our corporate, we have two platforms. One is our core, another platform should be IT. Okay. Being the IT platform people, nowadays they are taking for mechanical students itself. Previously they can hire for only CSE, IT, EC, but nowadays they are hiring for triple E mech also. In such case, the people they are moved to IT because of salary issues. So in this case, what you people are going to say?
In the salary wise, if you take, it's wrong message in the students' mind that being a mechanical engineer, we are in the salary wise, we are underestimated. Like, it's not like that. It is everywhere. Even in IT sectors, also my friends working in IT, they are getting lesser than me. It is everywhere. It is there. Even in our mechanical industry also, like companies like or BMW, company like Mercedes Benz, company like Toyota Kirloskar Motor, they are offering better benefits than the this one. What you are telling, IT sector. It is not like that. Even in the mechanical industry, also many companies are there. Even I worked in Toyota Kirloskar. What a fantastic opportunities they are giving is very good salary plus this one, the facility what they are giving. Surrounding radius 100 kilometers free transportation, pick and drop, that is there, and as a safety for health cards, safety for the family. It's earlier there was a say that government job security like that. Nowadays it is not even more than the government facility these companies are offering. It is not like that. Even the mechanical engineers also in the mechanical companies also offering very good salaries.
Okay, thank
But
you.
student should be open-minded. Their duty is to, they should not earlier our panel members should, in their mind it should not be there.
Got it.
Mr. Manjunath, your voice is off right now.
Yeah, now it's
Okay.
audible. Yes,
Yeah, it's okay.
now it's audible. Okay. Next, Mahakrishnan sir, I have one question for you.
Please.
Yes. So, from your experience, you are visiting a number of institutions like NIT, IIT, BITS, Bilani. Okay. So, you are most probably travel with the North locations people, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, such kind of you are now current booming industries, it's for e-vehicle. Okay. So, from this e-vehicle, you are hiring for both mechanical, electrical, and mechatronics and electronic students also. So, if you go with only North locations or pan India, so how about these people, rural sectors people, to find such kind of your industries to place? Can you give some any ideas how they need to find such kind of like BFW, Amphenol, or Econ, or your Sterling mobility? So how we need to find the industries, what kind of skill set, and what product you are going to take it forward from good resources from rural sectors also?
Okay, so first of all, the mindset is north and south. It is not right. Actually, we conducted the campus interview on campus, off campus, both the places, south as well as north. The institutes like NIT and kind of IIT, the institute, the candidate which is they're coming with the skill set, it's completely different than other institutes what I am facing. Like if I interviewed some of the candidates from some of the college, even I asked what is the Ohm's law. So even people are struggling to explain what is Ohm's law, right? So the person who is explaining Ohm's law in detail without referring the book after 8, 9, 10 years of gap, so he's having the very good concept in the basic. So these are the things we are expecting the candidate like from IIT, NIT, they are come up with very clear, the basic engineering concept so that the people we are more likely it will be fit for our requirements. So whether it is south or north, even some of the institute we interviewed from south side like NIT, Andhra Pradesh, and some of the institute from south side also. I think IIT Chennai. These are the institute. The people are having with great knowledge, no doubt about it. But only thing, the rural area, the colleges, people are studying. They are only concentrating, studying, and making the memories and other thing. Like they are just reading and just is a shake off for writing the examination. They're forgetting to validate and investigate what is the practical it is going to apply. So these are the thing it is missed out from the other engineering colleges also. So to overcome these issues more and more, they need to go for the practical things and apply whatever they studied in the practical case, so that it will give value addition to the employer to select the right people for the right job.
Okay, good, sir. And so yes, here if you're looking out some, we also having in our institutions, KPR institutions, they have plenty of energetic engineers will be there. Okay, but we can't deliver the engineers to right place. So how we need to frame between this engineers to like such kind of your corporates? Can you give some such kind of industries names or connects? So what are the current industries they are going with this technology and people looking for this kind of skill set packages?
Yeah, of course, the person who is passionate to work in the new technologies or in the new design side, definitely he will get a higher compensation in terms of the package and salary. If you see in the industry, in the manufacturing or design or development or quality, if you go any department, the design people are getting the higher salary, because the design people are come up with innovation ideas, how to innovate the new products, how to develop a technology which is very useful to the user also. So they are getting higher salary. So that department called in the industry normally it is a design department. So to improving your skills on the design side, so as I said, you have to improve your the knowledge in the basics engineering, and you have to come up with the innovative ideas, innovative thinking, and you should be passionate for creating something different. So if you improve your skill set in that area, definitely the higher salary, higher packages waiting for the candidates. That's no doubt about it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next, Mr. Divakar, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are close to some 10.5 billion turnover organization, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of challenging you are facing, sir? In modes of skilled and semi-skilled people.
Yeah. See, skilled and semi-skilled. See, always skilled in the sense we will consider as a experienced people here.
Okay.
See, experienced people, they will bring up with a good skill set. It is required. Already it is like a ready-made. It is already there having an experience with what we require, that skill set they will bring, and from the day one, they will work. Semi-skilled or unskilled. If we say as a freshers, the people, they don't have industry experience. Okay, industry set required some set of skills, whereas we can work our day-to-day production activities. Not only production, even other department like quality, design, and even testing, and even other department like sourcing, even stores, like all those departments are required some skill set. For that required some trainings. So when we hire the freshers, we'll put it in a on-job training. We'll give a complete induction and we'll put it for continuous 3 months. They'll be under a on-job training. So that 3-month period, they will come up with what are the company, whatever expectations are there, or what is the skill set is required. So for that, we will going to train them. Yes, there is some challenges are there. Why? Because the people, when they will come, there will be some comparison between the experience and freshers. And freshers, if it is come, yes, they are completing their college days and directly they are coming into the industry. There is a challenges to adjust their environment between colleges and the factory or organization. Because here, yes, of course, the strict monitoration will be there for 8 hours. And there is a timing for tea, coffee, and even for lunch. And the restrictions for everything, it is there. Restriction in this sense, I mean, certain guidelines they need to follow. Maybe, I mean, in college days compared to college days, yes, there is no restrictions. Because even if they wanted to attend, yes, they will attend. If they wanted to take leave, yes, they will going to take. Here it is not like that. If they will not come, yes, that they should apply the leave, or even it will become LOP again. We are not paying a particular day's wage. So these are the challenges are there. For that, yes, commitment, it is very much required for the every fresh graduate or engineer. So if they will come with their ambitions that yes, we should learn and we should grow, and we have to learn all those the basic skill set it is required for the industry. Yes, of course, it is easy for organization and the fresh graduates.
Okay. And one more important thing. So nowadays, here we have some 4 different set of panels and companies. Okay, mechanical, electrical, electronics, product based, and some kind of designing also. Okay, like OEM, ODM, product based, application based industries, peoples are there. So my simple questions. So being a production nowadays, why you people are go with some basic minimum wages slabs, but being a OEM and product based like econ and all, they are go with some 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs package. Why you people comparison between this production slabs and some training slabs?
Yeah, see, in that, for your question, if in fact, if I wanted to answer, for each and every positions, we have a budget. I mean, every industry, there should be some budget. Okay, based on that budget, yes, we will going to fix the salary. Why? Because we are paying minimum wages to fresh candidate. Yes, already I answered you. There is a skill sets are required that it is already not there. Because just even, in fact, earlier question you asked like IIT and the normal engineering colleges. See, IIT, what they will do, always see in normal engineering colleges, they will do, I mean, once industry visits, or they will send it for industry trips. Like that, they will plan at the end of the course, or I mean, certain times it will be there only they will do it. In IIT, normally they will do always for chapter wise, subject wise. Case studies are more because they will give more importance to the practicals. So that practical knowledges are not there in the existing our normal engineering colleges. So that they are defining their subjects and technology. Those even like 5 years and 10 years, that whatever our central government or state government, they will decide the syllabus. Based on that, they will complete their curriculums. But whereas IIT, it is not like that. They will update with the day-to-day technology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason those people, they are like a ready-made item, I mean, ready-made person for the company, where we can take and we can utilize them in a certain manner. But here, the normal engineering colleges people, if they are coming as a fresh candidate, they don't have any ideas. If they are come up with the innovation ideas and the updated technology, of course, we will pay for the good package for them, and we can treat it as a skilled manpower.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So from your point of view, yes, if you are people, they want to have some practical knowledge. So in
Yes.
that practical knowledge, while pursuing like pre-final year or final year, the guys, he or she, they can complete their intern. It will helpful for their next level of their career, right?
See, intern, if you speak about intern, it is not only like end of the course or end of the your engineering course, they will come with the 1 month or 3 months intern. It should not be like that. I mean, it is start from the day one. Okay, when we even I studied my MSW. We have a industry visit weekly twice. So they are designed. So based on that, which subject we are, I mean, specialization we are like selected. Based on that, we will go and practical knowledge also we will going to take. In the same way, even engineers also, if they get opportunity, definitely they will align with the existing technology and what even industries are expecting. Like even now, industry 2.0, 2.3, 2.4, like that, there are so many technologies are coming. So for that, yes, the current engineers are to be updated their knowledge and skill sets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Next.
Yeah. And moreover,
Archana ma'am.
hi, Arun, this is Kanan Arun.
Yeah. Archana ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, you are the final questionnaire panel. Yes. So now we are discussing about some OEM, ODM, and application based. So you are particularly into product based industries, especially from embedded system, right? So from your point of view, what exactly people they need to learn, ma'am?
Okay.
In modes of technical, being a freshers.
Okay, being freshers, as I told you, there are 2-3 things I wanted to say. The first thing is the fundamentals. So for us, embedded is a combination of both hardware and software. So electronics becomes the hardware, and electronics basics are the basic fundamental expectation that we have. So if I have to name a few topics in the electronics, it's going to be okay. This is 20. I assume that we have a batch from 2024 or 2025 pass out. I don't think we have 2023. So it's unfortunate that these kids would have missed their first 2 years of their engineering because of pandemic, or through remote they would have taken up the sessions, which becomes the base. So base like the electron devices, the digital electronics, everything comes in the first 2 years, which is very important as a fundamental subjects for them. So that's one thing on the electronics. Second thing is the for an embedded organization, primarily it is the C programming language that we look for, the embedded C and C programming, in addition to the data structures and other things. So these are the areas that we look for from the kids. But keeping electronics engineers in mind, they may not have gone through data structure, software programming languages. What helps them is that the problem solving skills. So how our experience and our true belief is that if your problem solving ability is on par, any programming languages can be built. It could be C, it could be Java, it could be Python, it could be anything. So problem solving is something that we have to focus, especially when these guys, I think the pre-final years or the final years who are getting into the final year, we have another 3-4 months for the campuses to come in. So we have to use this time to prepare them on these areas. So one thing is the kids today are really sharp. Only thing is they lack a little bit of push and little bit of guidance, and I'm sure the institute and people like Arun and team are there to do that. So with that, they have all the resources. They are highly potential than us because they have everything in their hand, and it's very easy for them to learn. Only thing is a little bit of push and a little bit of push towards aligning to their passion, and then grooming accordingly is very important. And that's what I feel is going to be helpful for them to shape up their career.
Okay, ma'am. And one more thing, how we need to find your requirements like product based, service based. So how we need to find such kind of your industries to these people? Any ideas?
One thing I missed out to sell.
We don't know. Normally, yes, people are coming from different locations from Pune, Faridabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Okay. So normally, behalf of TPO placement team and like for us, yes, we will find the industries we are inviting campus to corporate as you people are coming. Likewise, suppose if you apart from your industries, if you want to go for some next level of like top level industries or mid level industries in across pan India or across global, so how we need to find? Do you have any suggestions?
Okay, I don't have a suggestion on this because identifying similar players in the industry in embedded, of course, yes, we have some database for our own purposes, but the colleges definitely have to do some research on what are the places where we can promote our students. And I would strongly believe, last week when I went to a college in Chennai, I told them specifically that if you're really interested to get into a embedded product development company, there are a lot of small companies. There are a lot of small companies in this Perungudi belt in Chennai. So who does a lot of electronic projects, who does a lot of embedded projects. Similarly, keeping Coimbatore in mind, it's the business hub of Tamil Nadu. We see a lot of entrepreneurs. So instead of just picking out into big names, big organizations, as a practical experience, like the previous speaker was talking about, practical experiences is very, very important. Many times we see students, they do internship because the college curriculum asks them to do. They do mini projects. They do projects once in the third year and once in the final year. So they have to dirty their hands. You cannot sit and do a sale inside a home, right? You have to go and meet customers. Similarly, when we are talking about engineering, we have to do that practically. Of course, we are ending up with results that's different, but the learning experience that we gain by doing a project, small project, it could be a small company, it could be a small project, but the learning that we really get out of it is for lifelong. Like how one of the speakers said that even after 8-9 years, if you are able to tell about Ohm's law without refreshing your book, then your basics are strong. So how can we get that basics inbuilt within us through practical experience? It's very important. And we cannot just keep waiting for big organizations to come and give internship. There are a lot of small companies. There are a lot of small companies who require support in terms of the fresh minds coming and adding value. At the same time, we also gain knowledge. So that's very important, and that's what we have to look for, like as institution and as and third party helping the institutions. I think we have to build a lot of small projects for them to experience the practical knowledge. That's very important. So that's something that I would like to tell you. But rather than that, how to approach such similar companies is something that even I don't have to. We have to do a research.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So first of all, it's a wonderful opportunities for everyone. So once again, I thank you to hand over the session to our Tamrai Kannan sir.
Yeah, thank you, Arun.
Yeah.
And thank you for all. And students, do you have any questions? I think Arun is asking for more questions. Maybe Arun collecting the questions from all the students. Maybe do you have any?
No, I am behalf of students.
Yeah, got it. Maybe students have maybe any questions from among the discussion. Students, do you have any questions, please? Because we are shorting the time, maybe another 5 minutes we're going to close the session. Students, do you have any questions, please? So someone want to start?
Guys?
Hi, sir.
Yes, Sounder, you can proceed. Mr. Sounder?
Karthikeyan, yeah, you are also.
Yes, sir. This is Karthikeyan from Mechanical Engineering. What inspired you to pursue a career in this industry, and how did you get started?
Sorry, Arun, you got the question?
Yeah, this question is for whom?
Karthikeyan,
come getting it again.
What inspired you to pursue a career in this industry, and how did you get started?
Kannan, please help the question. Kannan, you are here, no?
Sir,
please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
The question from Karthikeyan is that what made you to inspire to choose this particular branch? That is in core
The
branch.
career.
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 For example, Achha has chosen the embedded system. So, what made you to choose and gives how you started this? How do you started the career in embedded?
Oh, Archana madam. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if I have to talk about myself, of course, engineering was not my choice. We know in Tamil Nadu, typical pushes for either medicine or engineering. And that's how I was pushed to engineering, if I have to tell you the fact. So I was pushed into engineering, but over the my 4 years of journey in electronics and communication, I developed an interest towards embedded, and that's why I wanted to get into an embedded organization. So though I was good in programming, but I was not very much comfortable in getting into an IT organization. Rather, I wanted to take up something in embedded, which did not again click. Okay. So again, there was a push from my family that I have to pursue my MBA. So somehow I got this interest towards training. Okay. So training is my passion area. So again, I go back and say passion is very important. So training is a very, very passionable area for myself. And that's why I took up the career in human resource. So I went into the human resource function and I did a lot of assignments with small clients. Of course, yes, I have gained experience. Okay, in my career, I have been very conscious in choosing my company because I wanted to get into a smaller organization where I can get a lot of exposure. And I'm happy to say that the 3 companies that I work for are smaller organizations. And I gained a lot of experience in sales, marketing, whatever you say, I was able to do it in my first 2 companies. The third company, which is Econ Systems that I work for, I've been with this organization for the last 10 years. And when I entered this company, you know what happened? My 4 years of engineering started coming in front of my mind because around me, I have all the electronics board. I have people talking about embedded. So it still kindled my interest towards embedded, my interest towards my own passion in my engineering. So that made me to pursue this career, and I take pride in saying I've been in this organization for 10 years and I have grown every year. Okay, so why I have been in this organization for 10 years is because I have grown. Okay, if I have not grown in this organization, I would have not been in this organization, right? So the most important aspect I look for is the growth. Okay, and the growth in the area that I'm passionate into, which I had an opportunity in my organization, which combined both embedded and HR and training and all those things. In fact, I was the first member in my organization in human resource. So I have complete experience in every aspect of human resource. And today I take pride in saying that I am heading the L&D division. I train my engineers in certain areas on my domain, on basic physics, basic imaging concepts, which is again feeding myself for my thirst. Okay, so that's making me to stay in this organization, and that's the inspiration why I'm here today in front of you.
Archana ma'am, I was very impressed. So we're looking for visit our college also. For your,
I'll be happy to do that. Yeah, thank you.
Kannan sir, not only Archana ma'am, we need to invite for all our.
No, we definitely we invite for all the like Maha sir and like
we quarterly invite behalf of KPR. We quarterly invite
sir also. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
We plan for maybe on physical session also. Like maybe for doing
okay, I would also like to add some words to the question Mr. Karthikeyan. Somebody asked the question, Karthikeyan, right? So what made you to become an engineer? My mother from my childhood, she would always tell me, though we belong to Odisha, we have a Hirakud Dam in Odisha. And it was made by the engineer Vishwasarai. So my mother will always tell me, Beta, I want to see you like an engineer. Vishwasarai. So from my childhood only, I was having a dream of building something. And you know, engineers are only the persons who build the world. So that was the passion which made me to think in this way. And my father is also who to, Beta, if you want to become an engineer, become a mechanical engineer. And so many of my friends also, friends used to say, "Are computer engineer, we are not able to see anything. electrical engineer, you're not able to, but if a mechanical, yes, machine runs, cut. So it is a feeling like yes, mechanical engineer, civil engineer. If you build something, then people are able to see it. So these are the things which made me to pursue a career in mechanical engineer. And today I take the pride to say that yes, I am a mechanical engineer. Yeah.
Okay. And Patnaik sir, actually we associate with Kalinga University also in Odisha. So they
Sorry?
are from the Kalinga University.
Kalinga University.
In
Okay.
Odisha.
Yeah, Odisha. Actually, for Kalinga University, for all the like heads and the research department, they are helping for our research department as well as for funding like other activities also.
Okay.
So you need to visit our campus, sir. We are
Yeah,
always
where?
welcome with you.
Where in Bhubaneswar? Or where?
No, from Coimbatore.
Oh, sure, sir.
Yes.
It will be my pleasure if
Coimbatore
I
is
get
the
an
second part of
opportunity.
Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, it will be my pleasure if I get an opportunity to visit your office. Definitely.
Yes, for physical mode, you need to visit and you just see our quality resources. Then you just talk to your management. Compared to IIT, yes, the same kind of IIT cream layer is also available in KPR.
Yeah. And lastly, the best part I would like to repeat what again Miss Archana said, that the teachers, everything what I said for the students only, but as for the teachers, we said, yes, teachers should see to the students that their basic level should be cleared. If I am a teacher, then I should say that I should see that yes, my teacher, my student, my students' basic level is clear. It's the duty of the teachers only. So teachers have also a very significant role in building the careers, building the engineers. That's all what I can say right now.
Sure. And the last question, my dear students, any last question? And HOD is there? Kanan?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And Ramesh Babu sir? Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Sanjay, tell me, Sanjay. Yeah.
In current industry status, what are the skills we need to require for a student or person to serve at work?
Kanan, please.
Sir, he's trying to ask the question, the current scenario of the industry, what are the skill sets is required for a fresher?
For mechanical department?
Yes.
Core industries?
Yeah.
Sorry, what are the skill set required?
Skill set required for the current scenario of the industry to serve in a core industry. What are the skill sets?
Okay, fine. See, you what I told, your basic level should be cleared. Basic thinking, like I asked, I said once, 1 mm equal to how many centimeters. Basic, if you are clear, if you are basic engineer, basic only, very basic. And if you are okay, first one basic. Second is that you should be while talking, you should be somewhat smart. Not that you should, your body language should also be your body language plays a very important role while you are conveying something with anybody else. Then some extra knowledge, like some GK also, it also adds to your personality also. And as one of my colleagues, one of my counterparts said, you're speaking, like how you present yourself. So, and apart from that, some knowledge in your Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Microsoft Word, Microsoft presentation, PPT making. These things are also going to add value. And last but not the least, always thinking out of the box. What I have been saying from the very beginning, thinking out of the box. This really plays a major role in your career. That's it from my side.
And even adding to the same question answer. So for every position, yes, there should be some job descriptions. Okay, you have to collect and you have to go through the job descriptions. What exactly industry is looking for this? I mean, whatever position your interview has been attending. But the same portion will be a job descriptions, and for the job descriptions, you have to follow it. So what are the things they required for that portion and what are the skill sets are required? So that has been designed and we are sending to the each candidates for those who are attending the interviews. Okay, for that you have to collect and you have to prepare for that exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
Maha
just
sir.
want to add, sure, sorry to disturb.
Yeah, please.
Sir, my opinion is that, so for a fresher, first things, they have to be fundamentally strong and they have to be little open for the job description, because what many times happens is when they come in with the mindset saying that I want to get into the core engineering, but if we find a potential for them to shine in sales, okay, then they should be a little open. That's number one. Second thing is communication is important, but for me, language is not very important. What I know, I should be in a position to say what I know confidently. So how that confidence is built? Only by making a fundamental strong, especially for the kids. Because for an experienced candidate, they can talk about the actual experience in the business. But for the students, the basic knowledge that they gain through their studies is very important, and how they are able to communicate, how they are able to answer to a particular question is very important in respect of the language, is what my experience I have seen. And for me, after 1 or 2 years of experience in the industry, communication, the English language comes into a picture primarily, especially in an organization like us, because we are primarily only in Tamil Nadu, so it helps to an extent. So for us, the basic fundamentals is very important and the confidence is very important. Plus going the extra mile, like many of the people said that we had to do a lot of projects and other things, going the extra mile. So what additional effort have I put to gain that practical knowledge? How I have gone the extra mile, how I have gone beyond my syllabus to gain my knowledge is very important for a product development company like us, because every product doesn't click in one attempt. So we have to do multiple attempts to make a product successful. And that's what we look for.
Yeah, thank you. Maha sir, you want to add some points here?
In addition to that, I'm thinking in different perspective. See, the student, what they need to develop their skill set is, one is of course the engineering basics. The second is they have to set the goal. So what they wanted to be, which area they need to enter into that. So either they are selecting, I need to go to the product-based company, they need to go to for service-based company. So the goal they need to set and work towards that. Setting that goal, say suppose the goal they want to become a designer. So to make a designer, what they need to prepare themselves. So they need to study about the basics engineering. They need to strong enough in the component side. They need to strong enough in the subject. So these are the things they need to go through it. The second thing is the practical. So practical, I think everybody is doing the projects in their final semester. So you have to work on the project practically. So need not to give the project to others and do and get the only project report for the getting the marks from the exam side. So you have to work if it is right, wrong, whether it is pass or it is failure, doesn't matter. But learn from the project. That the project is your first job, that we can say from the company side. If you're strong enough in your project, if you done from yourself, so definitely you will get some of the the practical knowledge from the project. So it will be useful for you to when you go for an interview and a clearing. So these are the basic skill set if you develop. So definitely it will be give value addition to your professional career when you move into the employment side. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your wonderful speech. We request Madhumitra to propose the vote of thanks.
Kannan sir?
Sir?
Kannan sir?
Yeah. Tamare Kannan sir,
Tamare Kannan sir?
Okay, Mr. Arun, I think it's over. We should wind up right now, or something else is remaining.
1 second, sir. 1 second. Sir, vote of thanks. Kannan, sir?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, sorry. I got
Yes.
another call. That is, you got it
So
finished,
sitting
no?
was completed. Now you need to
Yeah.
say what's.
Yeah. So actually, thank you for the great session, Arun, and thank you for Archana Madam and Maha sir and Divaga sir and Patnaik sir and Manjunath. I hope soon to visit our campus physically. And we are okay with any time like March or April, May, whatever, any time. So definitely we go with individual session for maybe we take for off day session for mechanical and all the students. And thank you for the great opportunity for our students. Thank you, Arun. And Kanan just conclude and give the vote of thanks, Kanan.
Yes. Vote of thanks. I request Madam Mitra to close the vote.
Yeah, thank you.
Saying thanks is more than a good manners. It's a good spirituality. A warm and graceful afternoon to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Head of all departments, CDC team, respected faculties, and everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution. We had an opportunity to get more knowledge about placement opportunities in core industries. What are the qualities we need to build from now onward to be a core engineer? Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. My gratitude to all the speakers for gracing the occasion and sharing their opinions today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Arun.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Hello. இந்த வந்துட்டேன் இந்த ஃபைனல் என்ன பில் எடுத்துறேன்